Morning, everyone. Day number 66 on the AT Thru hike. As you can see, it's a foggy morning. It rained and thunderstormed really loudly all the way up until about 2 a.m. So we're gonna be getting rain for like the next 4 or 5 days. Today's 95% chance and the next 2 are 100% chance. So it's gonna be a little bit dicey and tricky for me because I don't mind the rain. It's the thunderstorms and the lightning, especially up in the mountains. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't think anyone is. But so today's plan, I came up with an idea. So I don't know when the rain is supposed to come. I'm seeing 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next shelter no matter what. It's 12.6, and then I will reassess when I get there. If it's just rain, I might push on. The ultimate goal would be 23.9 today. Tall task, and honestly, I don't know if it's actually doable just due to everything with the thunderstorms coming. But the terrain from the shelter I'm going to in 12.6 to the next shelter at 23.9 is very, very, very easy. So maybe if it's just raining, I'll make the push and try and get there. And if it starts getting really bad, I might just find a stealth site and just deal with a wet tent. But I really honestly don't know. It's too hard to tell. It's foggy. It kind of looks like it's getting a little bit better. Up here, I'm at almost to the top of High Top Mountain, I think it's called. I'm sitting right next to a box spring, so you probably hear that trickling right now. So yeah, I'll take you along. I don't know how the views are going to be today. Probably non-existent would be my guess. But maybe it'll burn off in the afternoon before the storm comes back, and we'll see. But last night was pretty crazy. I kept waking up like every 10 minutes to these thunder and lightning bolts. It was like someone was shining a flashlight in my eyes. So didn't get really good sleep. Half mile in up this mountain, I'm already sluggish. So I don't know, it's kind of a weird day, so we'll see what can happen. It's gonna be a weird 4 days in all honesty, but we'll get going. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping it's just rain and I can power through some rain for a couple hours before it gets too cold. It's a lot chillier today than it was yesterday. It's supposed to be like between 60 and 70 today, which is a huge reprieve from the 90-degree plus 2 days ago, past 2 days. So happy about that, but I'm gonna get going, make my descent down here, and then see where we end up today.
You've probably seen plenty of days like this on your hike so far, right?
A couple, maybe 2 or 3 only actually, where the sun's trying to get through, melt off some of those clouds. Kind of spooky walking into the fog. Man, this is screwed up. I'm on like some highway overpass. Can't see anything. I mean, visibility is like 20 feet. Totally crummy day, but still beats a day in the office. Just made it to the top of the climb of the day. In all honesty, it's kind of a tougher climb for the Shenandoahs. There's a 1,500 footer, which is definitely bigger than anything I've seen so far out here. So also I want to share with you exactly what I'm going to do today. So thunderstorms are coming in around 4, and that puts me at the 12.6 shelter. I'll go into the store, kind of screw around in there. I'll show you the campground. It's the campground store. It's a real small one. I think it's the smallest one in the park, but I'll show you it. It gives me a shorter day today. I can rest with the
2 long days of yesterday, or the past 2 days. Not that I feel like I need a rest. I feel pretty strong. But with that storm coming in, sounds like I'm going to want to be under a shelter again tonight. So that's what I'm going to do. And then tomorrow, it's probably doing the exact same thing as today. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle right now, I guess you'd say. With these storms for the next week or so, 4 or 5 days. Not really sure how this is gonna work out. I know I'm gonna be in some rain at some point here. I just can't see a way of getting out of this unscathed. So, but 12.6 is pretty good, I feel still, for the average. And with 20.5 and then almost a 22 yesterday, that's okay. I actually kind of like that I'm do a big day and then rest, because it keeps the average up and it keeps the body maintained. So I'm not bummed about that. I'm actually kind of happy about that. What I'm kind of bummed about is the prolonged rain that's coming. Now, if it's just rain, it's one thing. But if it was like last night, those thunderstorms and the big red cell that's coming down here with the thunderstorms, that's an issue. So we're gonna have to kind of be adjustable and flexible and kind of get a little smart here. If it requires me waking up really early and hiking when it's not raining or storming, like super early, that's what I'm gonna have to do. You guys know that's not my favorite thing, but that's what I'll do. And if it's also the same where it's storming throughout the morning into the early afternoon, I'll hike late into the day. I'm gonna have to just figure something out. But also, if the next couple days are shorter, like in the low double digits type of days, that's fine. I'll just have to figure that out. So looks like this is that classic Appalachian weather right here. And I've been really grateful that I haven't ran into it, but it's gonna be here for next week. All right, long ramble, but wanted to share what was on my mind and what I'm gonna do. At the store, I'm gonna you go to the bathroom and go probably get something to eat and recharge and just kind of hang out there for a little bit. The shelter is only 0.8 from the campground store, so I'll have some time. This is the Lewis Mountain Campground. Campsites are pretty nice, actually. And then go into this camp store. I just saw some signs for a trail angel at site number 1, but it might be up there. It's got to be up there. I'm gonna try and go mosey on through, see what happens. There's some private cabins, and it looks like they got a little gazebo for them. I was able to get a couple free items. And here's the camp store. I'm gonna swing on in here, try and charge some of my stuff. Bear fence shelter. There's a lot of people here because it's raining, so I'm gonna head on in. You know, I'm not gonna make a closeout video today either, just because it's raining and there's so many people around. But you guys all have a good night. Tomorrow I will.